In the heart of a dusty, forgotten town, the church bells rang a hollow sound. Whiskey bottles lay scattered in the street, echoes of footsteps, a ghost heartbeat. Flames licked the steeple in a devil's choir, last prayers whispered in the church fire. She wore a locket, silver caught in the light, beneath the veil of that tragic night. Promises made under starlit skies turned to smoke before my eyes. Betrayal, sharp sting, love's cruel satire fueled the flames of that church fire. Gone with the church fire where dreams retire. Silent deserts hold the tales of the liar. Echoes of a train whistle, mournful and dire. Tracks leading nowhere, just the church fire. There across the burning pews I saw her face, haunting the aisles, a specter displaced. She reached through the flames, through the bitter pyre, in her eyes the coldness of a hired gun's ire. I understood then in that furnace empire, love was a ghost in the church fire. Echoes from the burning barn, down where the sagebrush meets the blood-red sky. There's a barn that burned under the raven's cry. Whiskey bottles lay scattered with the ash. Each ember tells a tale of love and a backstab clash. Echoes from the burning barn, they call out in the night, singing songs of what's been done in the pale moonlight. shadows and the songs unsung. It all started in a ghost town under a silent star. She was like a desert rose, wild from afar. But the preacher's son had a devil in his eye, promised her the world, gave her the lie. Train whistle blew a mournful sound when he broke her heart. She watched from the dusty ground as her world fell apart. Echoes from the burning barn haunt the desert wind, a tale of a love so cruel and a sin wrapped in sin. The desert knows her pain, the storms are desperate cries underneath the endless sky. Even the truth died. Tear-stained note stood inside the flames, her sorrow in the smoke. Faced the man who turned her heart into a cursed land. In the blaze she found her peace, revolver in her hand. Echoes from the burning barn, now quiet in their rage. She found her revenge in the fire she did engage. As the dawn breaks clear over lands that God forgot, only scorched earth remains and a love that time will not. Out in the shadow of the devil's spine, where the wind sings low through the hangman's vine, ghost town whispers, a tale unfolds beneath the hollow sky in the cold. Whiskey bottles lay by forgotten graves, each sip a memory of the brave. Dance the hollow sky walks under the moon's pale light, twirl with the ghosts of those lost to the night. Feet step in dust where the shadows play, the hollow sky walls calls the souls who stray. Silent deserts hold the secrets of old, of a lover's betrayal, and hearts turn cold. Train whistles mourn like a funeral cry, past burning churches where faith did die. She promised forever by the light of the stars, now she's just another scar. Dance the hollow sky waltz under the moon's pale light, twirl with the ghosts of those lost to the night. Love's a bitter trail of the lonesome and gray, the hollow sky waltz sweeps the broken away. In the cursed land's grip under twilight's crown, I face the east where my life burned down. Dust storm roars a reckoning tune, her face appears in the eye of the monsoon. Dance the hollow sky waltz with fury and might, claim the revenge in the dead of the night. Storm's rage cleanses the sins of the fray, the hollow sky waltz where I lay her to stay. In the embrace of the land under a star the train whistles cut through the night. Dusty roads twist like the secrets they hide. I rode through a town where the church burned to ground. Every cross stood black neath the moon's mournful frown. Ashes of the last ride swirling in the wind, haunted by the echoes of the sins I can't rescind. Whiskey whispers softly, betrayal's bitter taste on the cursed trail of vengeance, gone out without a trace. Dawn cracked like the bottle I threw against the wall, in the valley where shadows and old lovers call. I found her locking near the forgotten graves, underneath the willow that wept for our betrayals. Ashes of the last ride, caught in a dust storm's cry, silent desert's witness under a vengeful sky. Whiskey numbing memories of love that could not last. On the cursed ground I wander, haunted by the past. Face to face with the ghost in the mirror's cold stare, the gun in my hand weighed down by despair. Whispers in the wind, a reckoning to behold. In the silver light, my revenge, bitter and ashes of the last ride mark the trails I roam. In this ghost town's heart I find no peace, no home. With each step forward I leave the past to burn. In the ashes of the last ride there's no return. So listen well to the tale of a man left to fend, in the haunted silence where all journeys end, where dust settles over stories untold. In the ashes of the last ride, forever cold. In the town where the sun forgot to rise, crooked crosses cast shadows under blood-red skies. Dust rose like ghosts along the withered streets, while an old church bell tolled missing beats. Dance, dance, the outlaw heart waltz under stars that witness without fault. Spin your partner of skeletal remains to the tune of the whistle from a distant train. Whiskey bottles lay empty, telling tales of despair. Echoes of footsteps, she's no longer there. From a love turned sour to a life undone, in the silence of a bullet from a forsaken gun. Dance, dance, the outlaw heart walks through the ghost towns and the desert halls. Grip the devil careful as you sway and spin past burning churches and forgotten sin. The train cried a warning like an old friend's voice. Time to face the past, too late for a choice. Dance, dance, the outlaw heart waltz with shadows cast by the setting sun's dots. Turn with the wind in a cursed land's embrace. Accept the end in this forsaken place. Each chord strummed a whisper on the wind. Each step taken, a memory of sin. Dance, dance, the outlaw heart walks till the desert claims you and your faults. Out where the horizon bleeds into the dusk, dusty boots tread on a land forsaken thus. Whiskey bottles lay by the side of a burnt-out church. Ghost town whispers a crow's perch. Blood on the black sun, painting shadows long. Echoes of a train whistle, a forgotten song. Every grave unmarked under the devil's run. What's done is done under the black sun. Once loved a girl with wildfire in her eyes. Promised her forever under cursed skies. Betrayal struck like a snake neath the desert stone. Left me with nothing but her echo in my bones. Blood on the black sun, drawing a silent tear. Dust storms are my company in this place so severe. Burning memories like churches in my mind, lost in the sands that forgiveness can't find. In the mirror of the night, her face in the moon, haunting my dreams at the howl of doom. My hand on cold steel, hard as the land. Revenge, a dark whisper like a command. Blood on the black sun, fate's cruel jest, riding towards dusk in the west. I head atonement or damnation, let the black sun decide. Outlaws lullaby on a ghostly ride. The somber melody under a sky so grim. Blood on the black sun, a hymn so dim. In the heart of the lowlands, under blood-red skies, I ride through the ghost town
where the old crow fly. Echoes of train whistles, weeping soft and slow, past the church with burned walls where the sad winds blow. 6 bullets of fate in my weathered old gun, each one a memory, each deed undone. Shadows stretch long as my sins parade down cursed lanes in the choices I made. Found an old whiskey bottle, dust covered and sealed, in the room where my love's betrayal was revealed. Her picture a faded reminder of what's lost, a love pure and honest, but oh, what a cost. 6 bullets of fate for the ghost that I keep, each whisper a secret that I can't let sleep. Shadows fall heavy in the silent despair on paths paved with sorrow leading nowhere. There in the silence stood a man, once my friend. His heart turned to stone, on revenge did depend. We drew in the dusk our past written in sand, 2 shadows colliding in this forsaken land. 6 bullets of fate, now 5 in the ground, 1 waits in my pocket where my peace is found. Shadows grow quiet as I kneel and pray in this land of the lost, where I'll soon lay. This darkly woven tale, set in the haunting landscape of a cursed western terrain, tells a story of loss, betrayal, and eventual resignation, all framed by the ominous. Six bullets of fate. In the shadow of the valley where the cold winds moan, lies a town forgotten, left with bones and stone. Beneath a sky of iron, under whispers of past debts, by the creek of silent weeping, a rusted locket rests. Where the rusted locket waits, there's a tale too hard to speak, of a love lost in the shadows of a vengeance blood deep. Whiskey bottles lay buried in a field of dying flames, each sip a bitter memory, each nightfall whispers her name. Underneath the steeple of a church that burned to ash, a preacher man once told me, son, all love is bound to crash. With a pocket full of bullets and a heart full of rage, I searched the ghostly railroads, turned each cursed page. Where the rusted locket waits under dust storms rolling wild, lies a story of betrayal, thick as blood forever filed. Train whistles cry through nightfall over graves no cross can claim, echoing the shouting, echoing her name. Silent deserts, by a stone unturned, I faced the man who wronged me where the deepest hatred burned. Guns drawn at high noon, only one would walk away, a locket in the dust as night reclaimed the day.
Now where the rusted locket waits, a spirit's kept inside, bound by cords of sorrow, and these winds shall always ride. A town that time's forgotten, but some memories never fade. In the whisper of the valley, they remember Adelaide. So in the shadow of the valley, let the whiskey pour once more. Raise a glass to love and vengeance, to the peace we're fighting for. And if you find that rusted locket, let it lie, let it wait. For every heart that's broken has a love it can't replace.
Out past the rattlesnake plains where the dead rivers lie, under a blood moon sky, the coyotes cry. Whiskey bottle clutched in a trembling hand, through the ghost town shadow stands a broken man. Midnight in the gunslinger, eyes like funeral pyres, haunted by the howling winds, encircled by the fires. His heart's a graveyard, dreams under a cursed land's curse. Every step he takes is a chapter in a verse. Betrayed by a brother, turned their love to night. In the dust storm's wrath, he heard the train whistle moan, a call from the depths like a siren to his bones. Midnight in the gunslinger, the vengeance riding his spine. Echoes of a burning church play hymns in his mind. The past is a shadow, a gun's cold bite. Promises whisper in the winds of the endless night. At the edge of town, he faces down his kin. Words are wind in the silence, bullets spin. Truth strikes sharper than the sharpest knife. Betrayals cost payback, a life for a life. Midnight in the gunslinger, now he's riding alone. Past forgotten graves where wild roses are grown. The desert holds his secrets, and the stars know his sins. He rides toward a horizon where redemption begins or ends. Out by the edge where the red dust blows, under the shadow of a barn aglow, whiskey bottles lie scattered in the sand, echoes of a pistol in a trembling hand. The night air carries a train's lonesome cry, past forgotten graves where the restless
endless light. Beneath the burning barn, flames lick the cursed land. Ashes of a love lost, slipping through my hand. Ghost town hearts, silent in their plight. Beneath the burning barn, I face my darkest night. She was a beauty with eyes so wild and free. In a chapel of dreams, she promised herself to me. But whispers trailed over the scorched church floor. Her heart betrayed with a stranger she tore. Now the desert knows the secrets we keep under the burning skies where angels weep. Beneath the burning barn, embers of deceit. Oh, love turns to vengeance, bitter and bleak. Dust storms rage where we once danced so right. Beneath the burning barn, I face my darkest night. In the glow of the inferno, I see her face, haunted, hollow, a ghostly grace. A reckoning comes with the desert's moan. Under the crimson sky, I stand alone. The fire whispers her silent confession. In the ashes, I find my absolution. Beneath the burning barn, where all ghosts reside, I lay down my burdens by the fireside. Revenge or redemption, the line wears thin. Beneath the burning barn, let the end begin. In the silence after the flames, I walk away, nothing's the same.
Under a blood-red sky where the old church lies, ghost town whispers singing lullabies. Footsteps echo across the cursed land. A bottle of whiskey gripped in a trembling hand. The wind carries tales of a love that crashed. Here I am in the shadows, dancing with ashes. Dancing with ashes under the cold moonlight. Every step a story of what's wrong and right. In the silence where the spirits sigh, I'm just a soul too restless to die. Dancing, dancing with ashes tonight. How the flames kissed the sky, the night the truth burned and love said goodbye. She vanished like smoke on that old train's whistle, left nothing but memories sharp as thistles. Now every gust of desert dust, every church bell that clashes, brings me back to the dance with ashes. Dancing with ashes under the starlit veil. Every turn tale here in the wasteland, where echoes confide, lies a heart that the desert can't hide. Dancing, still dancing with ashes so pale. There's a storm brewing over the silent sands, like the fury I feel clenching these hands. The gods of vengeance whispering gusts so brash in the swirling dust. My sorrows I clash tonight, the old ghosts will see what's amiss as I summon the courage for the final twist. Dancing with ashes where no angels tread, with each step I claim all the tears I've shed. This dance, my redemption, oh my sweet despair. In the dust I find the courage laid bare. Dancing, forever dancing with the ghost in my head. Dancing, just dancing with ashes till I'm dead.
Shadow of a burned down church, beneath the silver moon, whiskey breath and cursed lambs under a lonesome coyote's tune. A dusty bottle rolls forgotten by old boots worn and frayed, where a ghost of vengeance whispers on winds of debts unpaid. No mercy in the outlaw heart, fire in his weary bone, riding through these silent deserts, past unmarked stones, where the train whistle moans a sorrow that only the lost can know. He walks a path of shadows where no righteous man dares go. A tale of love betrayed by blood in the cold light of dawn. Her memory a haunting ghost in the town that time's withdrawn. He swore revenge on the man who turned his day to night, his heart locked up in darkness, far from mercy's light. No mercy in the outlaw heart, hardened by the winds. He rides through cursed landscapes where the trail of vengeance begins. Under the weight of sorrow, his pain a ceaseless roam. An outlaw bound by clanking chains, far from any home. At the crossroads he stands, gun heavy in his hand, face to face with his betrayer in this God-forsaken land. Eyes cold as the desert night, the showdown silent tide, echoes of justice firing, cutting quickly through with no mercy in the outlaw heart, and revenge finally his. The ghost town whispers settle as he's embraced by desert's kiss, riding off past burning sands into a crimson sky. An outlaw with a heart so broken, not even time can try.
Whispered in the shadows, down in the hollow where the cold winds moan, dust devils dance and the tumbleweeds roam. There's a town just a shadow burned under the sun, where whiskey whispers and the slow rivers run. Old chapel bells ring out the past, echoes of souls in the night they amass. Whispers in the shadows, calling out my name. The ghosts of my past, playing their game. Revenge is a traveler on a road with no end. Lost love and betrayal around every bend. I once loved a girl as fierce as the storm, but she left with a stranger at the break of dawn. Under a blood moon by the old sycamore tree, we swore our love, but it wasn't to be. The preacher man said, son, save your soul. But I'm lost in this desert, cursed and cold. Whispers in the shadows, calling out my name. The ghosts of my past, sharpening their aim. Revenge is a traveler, chasing the winds. Lost love and betrayal, my cardinal sins. In the silent desert, I face my fears. The voices get louder with each passing year. A reckoning's coming, like a train's lonesome whistle in the heart of the night, like the strike of a thistle. Whispers in the shadows, I can hear the call, frozen in time in the spectral thrall. This land of the lost, where I make my stand, holding on to ghosts in this cursed wasteland.
In the heart where the shadows drown, old whiskey bottles lay thrown around. Dust storms dance on, full forsaken streets where my boots echo and past whispers meet. Gone with the ghost town under blood-red skies. Lost love's laughter now, just ghostly cries. Where dreams are dust and the old church burns, I walk with shadows till the night returns. There's a memory fading on the chapel floor of the woman I loved, I ain't here no more. She left with a stranger, train whistle blew. In the night so silent, my revolver knew. Gone with the ghost town under morning moons. Echoes of footsteps in abandoned saloons. With each crackling fire, my old heart yearns for a whisper of her as the candle burns. On the edge of town by the forgotten graves, I confronted the past and the wind that raves. Beneath the cursed land where our secrets sleep, I found the truth in the shadows deep. Gone with the ghost town where vengeance lies in the silent desert under stormy skies. Now I'm just a specter where sorrow turns in the dust of legends and love that burns.
Under a blood moon's watchful eye, the desert breathes a cursed sigh. Whiskey bottles lay empty, tossed aside in ghost town dust. A midnight train moans a lonesome tune, echoes off the silent dunes. Through barred windows shadows flicker in rusted trust. Midnight train and smoke, worn tracks through lands unspoke. Whistles cut the thick night air, a song of despair, carrying souls too broke, riding past hopes they choke, bound by the secrets they bear in the cold desert flare. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes in a chapel under starlit skies. Promises made sealed with a kiss beneath the old oak shade. That love burned down like the church we found, ashes scattered on holy ground. Her betrayal a knife-sharp blade in shadows betrayed. Midnight train and smoke, tracks veiled by lies we spoke. Whistles mourn a love that's torn beneath the scorn. Hearts draped in sorrow's cloak, through cursed lands they poke, fleeing from a past reborn in the silent desert's mourn. In the hush of night, by the pale moonlight, I face my ghostly fears. Her whisper in the breeze, across the barren trees, brings a gunslinger's tears. Revenge a bitter quest,
smoke. On this path forever yoked, whistles cry my faded plea. Through lands that won't let be, each puff a vengeful stroke. Neath the yoke of what she broke, riding toward my destiny, where spirits are set free.
In the shadow of the mesa, where the sun forgets to rise, Dead Man's Valley sleeps beneath the cloak of starless skies. Whiskey bottles and forgotten graves lined up like silent guards. Echoes of the pistols crack the dealing of the cards. Oh, Valley, hear my mournful cry across your barren lands, where ghostly whispers fill the air like prayers from trembling hands. I came for gold, for glory found under your cursed moon, left my heart and broke my bones in the dust of your monsoon. A lover's vow so sweetly sworn beneath the old church bell turned to ash when she betrayed with the outlaw I knew well. Through burning churches, storming dust, my revenge did bide its time. Train whistles moan a lonesome tune to my sins and her crime. Oh, Valley, hear my vengeful creed through your silent storms, where shadows play in twisted shapes and dark history forms. Once a haven, now a grave, for the love I chose to spurn. In your desolate embrace, I discern what men must learn. There by the creek I faced him down, the devil's wind did howl. 2 shots fired in the gloom, a third carried by the owl. His shadow fell, my love did flee, nowhere left to roam. Dead Man's Valley, take my soul, make this ghost your home. Oh, Valley, I'm your prodigal beneath your cursed sky. I've laid to rest my vengeful ghost, and yet I cannot die in your silent sacred sands. With my tales of pain, Dead Man's Valley holds me fast in its lonesome spectral chain.
In the shadow of the valley where the dead crows fly, a ghost town sleeps under a blood-red sky. Whiskey bottles lay scattered in the dust, echoes of laughter turn to rust.
bed. Burning churches light the night, flames casting prayers in flickering light. Oh, undertaker, hear my plea. This cursed land won't set me free. Your hymns a rope tied with sin, guide my soul through the wind. Once loved a girl with storm cloud eyes, promises made under sapphire skies, but betrayal's knife cuts deep and sure, left my heart on a dusty floor. A silver locket, a forgotten grave, lost love's price too steep to save. Her whisper floats on the desert breeze, a haunting tune through the cypress trees. Oh, undertaker, hear my plea. This cursed land won't set me free. Your hymns a rope tied with sin, guide my soul through the wind. Tonight at the crossroads I make my stand, revenge pistol heavy in my hand. Her ghost in my dreams, steering my fate, a dance with the devil, too little too late. Oh, undertaker, take this broken man, fashion me anew if you can. Sing your hymn as my final friend, in dust and shadow let my heart mend. Oh, undertaker, with your solemn grin, in your hymn I find my end. From cursed lands to stormy seas, let your dark hymn set me free.
In the ghost of a town where the dust whispers secrets, under the moon's silver watch she walks without sound. Her veil's as dark as the night's cold embrace, past shuttered doors down by the ground of unsound. Whiskey bottles in decay line the chapel's old aisles, where once vows were promised, now only shadows attend. Oh, the silence of the bride in black, haunting the ruins of love turned cold. Her heart's a deserted track, echoing the lies that the winds have told. In the silence, in the black, revenge breathes a tale never old. They said he was a drifter, came in on a southbound train. Whistle cut through the night like a scream out of hell. Promised her forever, left only pain. Now her tears are dried up like the old wishing well. In her hand a faded photograph burns in the fire of the church, where her dreams turn to dust. The silence of the bride in black wanders through memories as sharp as rust. Her love was a one-way track, gone with the wind in betrayal she trusts. In the silence, in the black, she walks the cursed lands, doing what she must. roads where the night hides sins. She finds him laughing, a new love by his side. Thunder rolls as her vengeance begins. The storm's rage mirrors the fury in her stride. A flash of steel under the lightning's cracked silhouettes entwined. Then just one stands back. Now the silence of the bride in black carries the echoes of justice's clap. Across the silent desert she'll track back. In her heart a dusty road unwrapped. In the silence, in the black, bride of vengeance, no more to be trapped. So listen close to the wind's low moan. In the silence of a bride turned to stone.
Underneath the hollow sky where the smoke still clings to dawn, whiskey bottles lay in dust from the nights now long since gone. And ghost town whispers call my name through the wind that moans and chokes. And the train whistles speak of pain under hollow sky and smoke. Oh, the sky bears no more stars, just shadows from my past. Every heartbeat lights a match on the memories that last. In the silent desert's cry, through the burning church's plea, hollow sky and smoke remain, and the cursed land sets no one free. Once knew love like raging fire, till betrayal cooled the flame. Her echo haunts the chapel hill, where they still curse my name. Dust storms roar across my path, hide the tracks where we once spoke. Now nothing's left but burning words under hollow sky and smoke. Oh, the sky bears no more stars, just echoes worn and cold. Each whisper in the darkness, a story left untold. In the grip of night's cold hands, beneath the old oak tree, hollow sky and smoke look down where she swore her Lord to grieve. In the shadows, whispers of a lost world. Oh, the sky now holds my fate in a land that's burned and raw. Each step I take is haunted by the law I once had wrote. Through the silent desert's call to the place where spirits weave. Underneath the hollow sky, I accept no more to grieve.
In the town of dying light, where the shadows claim the day, the dust swirls like the devil's dance, where the lost souls stray. A gunslinger, eyes like midnight storms, walks the creaking wood. His boots echo tales of woe in a town that once stood proud. Oh, he dances the gunslinger waltz beneath the ghostly moon's gaze. His heart beats rhythm with the wind, past lives in a smoky haze. Each step a story of love gone cold, each turn a tale of scars. To the sound of a lonely train whistle under a sky devoid of stars. He once loved a girl as wild as the merry road, her laughter a melody, now whispers in the brooding cold. Betrayed by a brother, blood turned to rust on sacred ground. Now he's chasing ghosts in the wind, in a silence so profound. Oh, he dances the gunslinger waltz, fires burn in deceased towns. With whiskey as his faithful guide, he wears his thorny crown. In the glare of burning churches, he seeks what fate unveils. On a cursed land he stakes his claim, as the night wind wails. In a dusty bar, by the edge of despair, he faced the traitor's eyes, a showdown of haunted pasts. Under stormy twilight skies, 2 shots fired in the silence. Only one man stood. A brother fell at the feet of the man he misunderstood. So he dances the gunslinger waltz, with revenge now in his veins. A waltz of dust and shadow, where only memory remains. Through silent deserts and forgotten graves, his tale forever cast. The gunslinger in a haunted waltz finds peace with his past at last.